Hey everybody, this is Joe from the Jodo Cast, and Star Wars Jedi Survivor just got its first official teaser and is officially announced at a celebration. They showed it, and we're just gonna go through and take a look, and I'm gonna break down the things I noticed, the things I suspect. First of all, right off the bat, we've got some stormtroopers walking by, and one of them is carrying this briefcase with an Imperial logo on it, this space briefcase, which we will see throughout the trailer. So we'll get back to that in a second. Then we've got some shot of this interior of a Bacta tank with some hair. That'll come up later. The first major thing we see is this. The Stinger Mantis is crashed and wrecked. And outside of it, we see some footsteps walking away. This game takes place 5 years after the last one. Things have clearly not gone great for Cal since then because the ship has crashed. We don't see any trace of his friends in this trailer besides BD1. Does the ship crash on this planet? Are we going to be, as a player, stuck on one planet instead of 3, 4 planets like in the last game? Maybe we just get one big planet to run around on. But the Stinger Mantis is crashed, which is sad because it's one of my favorite ships, especially favorite video game ships. So hopefully it gets fixed. But Cal might be stuck on this planet that I don't recognize. It's deserty, which is kind of a weird choice because do we need more desert planets? I can't quite tell if those structures in the distance back here are man-made or just parts of natural formations. In any case, the ship is busted and somebody's left, presumably Cal. Now again, we see the stormtroopers approaching. None other than the Grand Inquisitor himself. Looks like he's on Coruscant, probably. They're bringing that briefcase again with the Imperial logo. Now this shot is interesting. It's another shot of the mysterious figure in the Bacta tank. It looks like an eyeball. I don't know if that's just for fun or if it has some kind of deeper meaning, but it's clearly framed to look like sort of an eye, if I had to guess. That's what it looks like to me. We hear the voiceover from the Grand Inquisitor saying, "Oh, you can't win, why fight?" It is the Grand Inquisitor speaking, even though the subtitles don't tell us. This character, however, I don't think is an Inquisitor. First of all, we've got 2 turrets, each with its own little bubble shield, and I think that could just indicate a new kind of enemy type, so to speak, in the game. Maybe there'll just be some mounted turrets with bubble shields. That sounds like it could be kind of annoying to deal with. We see our first look at Cal here. He has only one blade ignited. This character, I'm suspecting, might be the main antagonist of the game. Could it even be the person in the tank? They have a red lightsaber, but I don't think this is an Inquisitor because if we look at the lightsaber, it is not the kind of round circular hilt deal that the Inquisitors have. It's not a double-bladed lightsaber. They're wearing some sort of cloak and hood deal. If you look at it, it doesn't look like they're wearing much in the way of armor. The Inquisitors tend to have some fancy armor, and they don't wear cloaks or hoods over their heads. I don't think this is an Inquisitor. Could it be the person Cal finds in the Bacta tank that we see throughout the trailer? Not sure, but they're also getting the better of Cal. Cal dropping his lightsaber here. Could still be an Imperial because, once again, we see this briefcase that's been showing up. The Inquisitor, very pleased to get it. You see here, this shows the Inquisitor is the one who's been speaking. Love the look here. Looks like a kind of a better live action interpretation of the character than what we got in Kenobi. Although after seeing the first 2 episodes of Kenobi, I got used to it real quick. And in Kenobi, the guy actually does have yellow eyes. This guy doesn't have yellow eyes, but still very cool to see him like that. He's been delivered Cal's lightsaber. Did that person who beat Cal there capture Cal, throw him in jail, and deliver his lightsaber to the Inquisitor? What's going on here? Why does stormtroopers deliver Cal's lightsaber to the Inquisitor. And we'll note it's been capped off, it's not busted anymore, but it also no longer has Seer's lightsaber as a double end on it. It's a single bladed lightsaber now. Was that a narrative thing? Is that a gameplay thing? Are we no longer going to be able to use a double sided lightsaber? Interesting call here. I'm very curious what happens with the end of his lightsaber. Is he just going to be dual wielding now? And now we've got this mysterious figure in the back again, who will probably be the most important thing in this game, if I had to guess. So here's our first real look at this person. They've got some sort of markings on them. It could be a tattoo. I'm gonna guess it's some kind of disease or illness, which is why they're in this tank to begin with. They don't look like anybody I recognize. The white hair kind of looks like Geralt of Rivia, but probably not that person. Could be a human, could be a human adjacent species like an Arcanian. I think those people were super pale and had white hair. Could it be Starkiller, Galen Merrick? You know what? I wouldn't put it past them to try something like that, but I kind of hope it's not. So Cal and BD are looking at this person. They've discovered, so this person is in a bacta tank in a facility that has clearly been abandoned for a long time. Has this person been in this tank since the Clone Wars? Since before the Clone Wars? Is this person the Jedi Survivor? Does Jedi Survivor refer to this person in the tank and not Cal? Whoever this person is clearly a huge key to whatever journey or adventure Cal and BD1 are going on right now. My guess is that this person could be a former Jedi. Could it be the person we see him fighting earlier? I don't know. It's very mysterious, and I hope it's somebody cool. Like Pale Bro. I don't think we need another super Pale Bro as a lead character in this series, but we'll see. Definitely kind of interesting. Could be interesting to thaw out, so to speak, someone who's been under since before the Jedi are dead. Are they going to wake this guy up and be like, hey, man, I'm one of the last Jedi? And he's like, what do you mean? Could be interesting. I don't expect it to be a character we'll recognize. I think it'll be a brand new character. Coming 2023, which is next year. Yeah. Anyways, that is the trailer for Jedi Survivor. Please let me know in the comments if you caught anything that I missed. If there's anything in this trailer that stood out particularly to you, what your theories are for the story and potentially new gameplay mechanics. I loved Jedi Fallen Order, so I'm very excited about this. And I desperately need more information of what it is we're looking at here and what has happened to Cal and his friends. Greasy Money better be okay. That's all I gotta say. Thanks, everybody.